Got McDonald's.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, we're on the way. It's a good foot in there. Neymar. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, this is a real privilege, Peter. There's an iconic number 10 below us.
You refer, of course, to the great Zico.
I do indeed, arguably the best of his time, and while he thrived in the number 10 role, he could play in any offensive position on the pitch, really.
We'll just sit back and enjoy him.
An easy watch, Peter.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that's not going to reach. Hernandez gets it away. And it's Nedved. And here's Roberto Carlos. Van der Vaart. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. NAC Breda, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Son Heung-min. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And so we have the first set piece of the game. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
This is a chance. You always get these moments. Make me proud.
Van der Vaart! NAC Breda with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Hernandez. Jedson. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Nedved. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
NAC Breda are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a key interception. NAC Breda have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. That looks a cracking ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Breda clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's Nedved. Van der Vaart. Dixon. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nedved. It's Roberto Carlos. That's Nedved. Picked out brilliantly.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Now it's Hazard. Oh, that's well spotted. Could move up a gear here. Nedved. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Nedved really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Hakimi does really well there. He is strong. De Ligt. That's really well cleared.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Hazard proves just a little bit too strong. Now they can break here. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Jetson Fernandez conjures time and space where few can. And here's Hazard. Son Heung-min. And here's Hazard. That's good defending, very good defending. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Thank you very much for
So
your
they head
cooperation.
in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. The action is back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Now that looks a decent ball. And that's gone loose. Nedved. And it's Roberto Carlos. Byrne. Roberto Carlos. And it's Hazard. It's Van der Vaart. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Van der Vaart engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. There's the shot! And again! In he goes again! Oh, in he goes again! And now they can clear their lines. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Nicely spread. Jetson. They get a throw in.
Substitution.
Just too much on that. Real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And the shot! It's a goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, it's come loose. De Bruyne. De Bruyne! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
De Bruyne looks for the finish. He's done very well to get to that.
De Bruyne really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Can he finish? Good strike, quite an alarm. Dixon. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Looks to the other side. De Bruyne. Oh, super find. Tries a shot! And that would have won it.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Oh, this looks sharp. Defending here is really tight. Back into the middle. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Triol getting this one clear. Roberto Carlos. And it's Azar.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Substitution in progress.
Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Pinches it off him. That's a shade optimistic.
They may end up with some regret.
And now the hit! Mighty close.
Haaland nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Roberto Carlos. Nedved. Oh, good spread. Jetson Fernandez. And that's another good win of the ball.
Breda have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Byrne gets over and intercepts. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And they've got rid. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
I'm afraid to tell you.
You look back on the game then, Jim.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you did just miss it, we are up and running already. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The most accurate pass. That's good vision. That's a shade optimistic. And that's put paid to a promising move. Headed upfield, back into the middle, a corner it is then. And we have our very first corner. In for a header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
Yes, that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way. Correct. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
You even again?
NAC Breda are looking to go forward now. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. And here's Batistuta. Jetson Fernandez. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Roberto Carlos. Pinches it off him. Quarter of an hour played. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And he's intervened well there. NAC Breda are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. That's an errant pass. And it's Azar. Shot could be on. He's in space and looking for options. And he's being shifted off it. He's got away. That is lovely.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Hazard does really... It's Hazard! Decent enough try.
Hazard just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Sané. Messi. Messi! Lebjed. And Azar. And it's Azar. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival, Van der Vaart. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, it's Batistuta. Batistuta gets across and deals with it. Now that's well seen too. Half an hour played now. And they're back on the ball again. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for the run. Messi. Chance! It's a loose ball. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Sané has crossed into terrific header. Dixon. Jetson.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's got and the shot. Goal! Breda!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
NAC Breda have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
NAC Breda leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Son Heung-min, great ball. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pickford claims it. The referee's looking at his watch. We could be going here. Jetson. Hazard ploughing through the middle. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he thumps it clear. And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Look back on the first 45 minutes.
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
NAC Breda have the lead in a title game. Batistuta!
He was berating his defence before.
Oh no, this can he finish?
My dumb ass. Fucking stupid.
Come roaring back.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they must have. Never know when they're beaten.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Hazard. He's played him through.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And it's Nedved. Roberto Carlos. That is good strength. There's the ball in. Defending of the death. He's going for goal! Oh, the kick has done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Breda really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match.
Oh, this looks sharp.
71
Van der Vaart.
550.
Jetson. Hernandez going full tilt down the left. Jetson. And it's Azar. It's a great ball. De Michelis promptly onto that, and that is that. Son Heung-min showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And here's Batistuta driving through the middle. Messi with the foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
So,
23,
time for changes on
Ribéry.
both sides, actually.
Le numéro 7. À leur place, le numéro 18, Neymar. Le numéro 9.
Roberto. Oh, what a mistake!
Attention.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the ball is out of play. Throw it. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min has a goal! Goal! Reina! And they've got their lead.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now he's off and running. Rice. Rijkaard gets into some space.
Breda clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Now it's Rice. Son Heung-min hits one! And oh, what has happened here? Messi. Batistuta. And that is as far as they're going to go. Cafu, he's shifting through the gears here. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Rice. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Breda probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Byrne defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Sané.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Cafu. No, that's been intercepted. Played back in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the finish! That's a throw. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And time is up. NAC Breda proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
Je vous demande
Son
toute votre
Heung-min
attention.
claiming the man of the match.